All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to ratazah. It'll be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go on the Rakah Kwadash. And it's going to be real quick. I really just wanted to highlight this movie here that I watched on that I saw. It was on Netflix. It's called Don't Look Up, all right? And it has Leonardo DiCaprio in it, Jennifer Lawrence, a bunch of stars are in it, all right? But the point of the matter is, I read it. It says two low-level astronomers must go on a giant meteor tour to warn mankind of an approaching comet that will destroy the planet. That will destroy the planet Earth. And yeah, it's very, very good movie. It shows you how things are really, the meteors really ran. They're really puppets. They're controlled. They're being, they lack emotions. They're being told what to say, what not to say. It's showing you who really controls the government. These corporations. Salakia, they have the final say so a lot of times. These Elon Muskies and which we know is ultimately the wicked elite, the IMF, the bankers and stuff. They have the final say so. The Rothschilds getting to DuPonts, but nonetheless, it's not your politicians, man. They're big, and it's these what you call it, these super mega rich, man. Showed you that they really are controlling things. Because they lobby, they pay these people off, and so they have much more control than you think, or much more information than you think. Okay, because in the movie they went to like a Elon Musk type guy, Steve Jobs type guy. They went to him for the answer to rectify. Um, they were going to use him to mine. They were going to use this individual's technology to mine the comet that's going to hit the Earth. Okay, I don't want to give any spoilers, but that's what they ended up trying to do. Okay, it was a major comet that's going to hit the Earth and destroy the Earth, and they saw it. At first, they were denying it, you know, but they couldn't deny it, and so then they decided to mine that comet for resources. Okay, which we know this Esau's imagination, his vain imagination, but because we know the Earth is not going to be destroyed like that. The Earth is going to be first of all, the Earth abideth forever. Okay, the scriptures tell you that one nation passeth away, but the Earth abideth forever. You know, one generation passeth away, but the Earth abideth forever. So, and we know the Earth is gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard, but it's gonna be them nukes, them intercontinental ballistic missiles, them ICBMs, the Lord's arrows, that are gonna make it do so. And the whole Earth is not gonna be destroyed. Chiefly America, Babylon the Great, and other parts of the Earth are gonna be destroyed, but not the whole Earth. All right, Salakia. Um. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, it's a very good movie. I don't really want to spoil it too much, but a lot of things they show you a lot of things, man. A lot of things, how they're really callous and cold towards the people. I'm talking about the wicked elite. You know, it was a very good movie, man. Very good movie. Um, but it also brought to mind about the 5G. Because the elder apostle of Har was mentioning that they're turning up the frequencies. You know, this is off of RT. It says telecom giants reject calls to halt 5G rollout, which we've been talking about, and it says 5G rollout in the U.S. to go on as planned, despite concerns it could interfere with aircraft electronics. Because we know ultimately they have an agenda, okay, and that's to usher in a digital age, which we're in the digital age. But the crowning jewel is going to be that charagma, and they need that they need that clean frequency, that clean signal to track everything. As it says in Revelation 13, and you know what, the charagma, you know. You're not going to be able to operate in this man's system without it. So we know that's why they're rolling this thing out, and they're going to turn it up, you know, because hey, he's about to come down with great wrath. But Salaki, I say that because, like I said, it kind of reminded me of the movie Don't Look Up, man. You know, because I don't know. You just got to watch it to see for yourself. You know, you got to watch it to see for yourself. But this scripture for sure came to mind, Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, and seal the book, even to the time of the end. And we're at the time of the end, okay? The end of a particular age, an empire, a rulership, a wicked rulership, okay? Esau's rulership. And our kingdom is about to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's kingdom, Salakia, is about to take precedence, you know, and that's an everlasting kingdom, you know, and it's a kingdom of righteousness, and by default we are joint heirs with Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And he's coming to lay low the haughty, the proud, the wicked. Okay? You see? So we're at the time of the end. We're at the time of Revelation 12:12. This devil coming down with great wrath. Okay? We're in these times, man. Unrighteous decrees and Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. It showed you that in the movie also when the people finally because they had a hard time wrapping their heads around it. That's why it's a very good movie. Showed you how dumb these people are, how they're in denial, you know. So it was a very good movie, very very good movie. I highly recommend you watch it. But we definitely are in the times of the end, right? How? Because and it says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased, and knowledge has been increased. Okay, exponent like at light speed, man. Okay, at light speed. Technology has greatly increased. Okay, and really the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai did that. Okay, why? Because our power is a man of war. Okay, and he gave Esau Edom this technology so that it could be at least a decent. It could look like a good fight. You know, it could look like a good fight. You know. It's not going to be a good fight because it's only going to take 1 hour. The Lord gave him a small piece of his knowledge, man. You know, the Lord's knowledge is infinite, man. You know, but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave this devil a little bit of knowledge, and he done got beside himself. He done got beside himself. He think he the shit. He think his shit don't stink. He think he is the Most High. Okay, you see, you see, and this movie showed you that the pride on these devils. Okay, the pride of his heart have deceived him. Okay, Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's what these devils think. They think their kingdom is gonna go on forever. You see, they think they're gonna rule forever. Okay, but they're deceived. The pride of their heart have deceived them. It has blinded them. You see, just as it blinded them in this movie. They were in denial. And they thought I don't want to give fuck it. I say it, man. The earth was destroyed, man. Okay, whatever they thought they were gonna do came to naught. Okay, which we know ultimately that it ain't gonna go down like that. Okay, Yahweh Shemi Shai is gonna return in the midst of the third's woe and destroy these motherfuckers. Okay, them arrows are gonna be shot, man. Okay, and the chariots of the laser it ain't gonna go down like how this movie went down. Okay, you know. You see, but that's the point. The pride, man. The pride because Yahweh Shemiel Shai gave them that knowledge to destroy themselves. This 5G and the Karagma. This is to destroy. It's his undoing. You see, you see, you see what I'm saying. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, that's what the Lord said. Come sit in the dust, O daughter of Babylon. There is no throne. Okay? The Lord is about to bring you down to a low, low, low state, man. You're going to go back to being the basis of men. Okay? You see? It said, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, and that's how the movie ended. The wicked elite, they rode off into the sunset into a ship, man. while the whole Earth was destroyed. Everybody else on Earth died, and the wicked elite, the Elon Musky guy who was an idiot because everything that he thought he was gonna do came to naught. It failed, you know. But he had a get out of he had a he had a get out of jail free card. He had a an escape plan, which was to ride off and ride off to another planet, which is bullshit. Okay, that ain't gonna happen. It ain't going down like that. That's your vain imagination, Esau. Okay, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. That's the part. That's the point. You ain't gonna escape this judgment, you damn devils. Okay, but he thinks he is. The pride of his heart have deceived him. You know, and Salakia, my damn allergies. But it says this came to mind also. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. Okay, um, I saw that one. Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And it is plain. We can see these prophecies screaming clearly. We clearly see all roads are leading to the Karagma. We clearly see more unrighteous decrees. We clearly see Jacob's trouble. We clearly see the hour temptation right around the corner. We clearly see this man showing his true colors. Okay, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man, and we know we have enemies. Okay, we have a enemy that's hated us from the womb, that has perpetual hatred, man. You know, and the scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. You know, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we know this devil don't really have our best interests at heart. You know, he's a demon. Okay, as it's gonna say. He ain't right, man. The Lord made him not to be. He's the vessel of wrath fitted to destruction. He can't get right. Okay? The Lord made Esau Edom as an example of how not to be and how not to rule, of what not to do. Okay? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and we're in these times, man. Because how do we know? I brought it out. The technology, knowledge has increased. Okay? Everything is there for this man to accomplish his enterprise. That's why he thinks he's going to win. You see? He thinks the Lord is with him. You see? But he's not. The Lord just gave you that technology, that knowledge, so to undo yourself, okay? So that the prophecies could be fulfilled. So that it could look like a good fight. So that you could think you have a fighting chance. Okay? You see? Because he's a man of war. You see? But it says, behold. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man. You see, link right with Obadiah. Salakia. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You see? And that's this devil. He can't be satisfied. He's death, man. He's the harbinger of death. You see? He's the one that came to that red horse that came to take peace from the earth. That's this devil. Okay? You know? That's his MO. You see? And that's the point. Okay? It showed you that in that movie. The reason why they originally they wanted to deflect the comet and make it go off course, to I guess miss the planet Earth. That's what the original plan was. But once they found out, the wicked elite, found out that there was gold and diamonds and silver and all these different resources, they wanted to mine it. And that's what caused the destruction of the earth in this particular movie. And like I said, that's Esau's vain imagination. That's not how it's gonna play out. But nonetheless, it showed you, man. It showed you. It showed you it showed you their true nature. Okay. You see, and I'm gonna close out here. I don't want to write this out. It made sense. I hope you kind of gotta watch the movie. I highly go watch it, man. It's fire. It's a good movie. It's so much information was in that movie. If your eyes are open, all right. If your eyes are open, so much information was in that movie. But you see, they called it "Don't Look Up," and at the end of it, they was at this like a rally. It looked like a Trump rally, but nonetheless, it was they were at this rally with all their supporters, and they've been feeding them lies because the kingdom got divided. The world was divided because it was you couldn't deny it anymore. As the comet neared and got closer and closer, you can actually look up and see it. And we can if you're looking up, you get your head out your ass and you look around, and you watching the news and watching the prophecies, and you can see what times we're in. We're at the time of the end, man. You see? But the people don't want to look up. They want to stay drunken on that Babylon juice. They want to stay asleep. And the Lord said it's high time to wake up out of sleep. But at the end of that movie, they actually finally looked up, man, and they turned against the government. You know, they turned against the government because they were like, hey, they lied to us. One dude looked up, he was like, what the hell is that? And he saw it bright. There was no denying it. You see, so I thought that was pretty funny that they called it "Don't Look Up." You see, when the Lord told us to look up, man, the Lord told us to look up. Esau don't want you to look up. He don't want you to wake up. You see, he wants you to stay asleep. But it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Because I'll read it. I'll close out here. Like I said, the main point was to go check this movie out, man. All right. Hopefully this video came together. All right. All right. So this is Luke 21 and 28. And when these things can begin, matter of fact, Luke 21 and 25, which is the same thing as said in Matthew 24, okay? And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations. It showed you that in the movie, with perplexity, the seas and waves roaring. It says men hearts failing them. They showed you that in the movie too. Motherfuckers started bugging out, man. They lost it. Just as they're going to lose it when they realize that, there's no saving this place. This place is through. When Esau truly shows his true colors, these people are going to bug out because they don't have this wisdom and knowledge which is going to keep us stable. They're going to bug out, you know? Not to mention when Yahweh Shem Shai and the angels really reveal themselves in the chariots, which you ignorantly call UFOs, they really going to bug out then, you see? So it says, men hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then they shall see the Son of Man, Yahushua HaMashiach, who's a so-called black man, a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah, who's coming back to recompense his enemies and reward his chosen, the elect. Okay? It says, and when they shall see, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, which is what you ignorantly call a UFO or UAP. They're the chariots of the angels, man. They're the vehicles of the angels. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. He's coming with the thousands of heavens, man. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. You see, they say don't look up. You see, they didn't want you to look up. You see? Because what? The scripture said the heathens are dismayed at the signs of heaven. But we're not. We're not. You see? It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And that's the point. Our redemption is drawing nigh. Our redemption is closer, is nearer than even we believe. So look up, man. Pay attention. Get your head out your ass. Stop being ignorant. Okay? Search the scriptures, to see if the things we're saying are true, as the Church of Berea did. You got to be fully persuaded. We know what times it is, but do you? You see, we know the vision is not tarrying. We know it shall surely come. It will not tarry. And we know this devil ain't upright because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And this movie clearly showed you that. They don't have your best interests at heart, man. Okay, and they feed you nothing but lies. The media, they just promote their lies, okay? They promote their propaganda machine, you see? You see? So anyway, I don't want to write this out. This came together and it made sense, all right? Like I always say, keep pushing, we're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal.